look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton out there with Wallace, and it's Hill, and it's Wallace in at the center filling out the middle.
And how about the size Billups has at that point guard spot? Even when he gets hit, he's got the strength to play through the contact.
It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hamilton outside. Now the pass to Hill. Hamilton outside. Shot clock at 5. From the wing, and the basket by Hill.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
The shot by McGrady, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hill passes to Wallace. Shoots over Bamba. And he overshot that one, missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pass to Malone. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Now here's Wallace. Shoots over Malone. Tries again. Offensive rebound. Tries to save it.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
To the middle. Here's Bamba. It's hauled in by Grant Hill. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Billups dishes to Wallace. Over Malone. Nice shot by Wallace.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. I did speak with the Pistons head coach for a little while. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
That's right. I mean, the only thing that matters is what the scoreboard shows. I mean, your role is dependent on what the team needs from you at the time. Excel in your role. That's what good teammates do.
Thompson, he's checked in for Moses Malone. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Outside Hill. Wallace with a screen on McGrady. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Free throw drops for Hill. He doesn't get the second one. The Rockets trail. McGrady outside. Pass to Tucker. On the wing, Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. 6 on the shot clock. And Tucker kicks to Paul. There's the 3. He can't get it to go. And the Pistons now going the other way. Hamilton outside. Feeds to Jackson. Stolen by Thompson. Here's McGrady. Sinks the triple.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Now Now Hill. Jackson a screen on McGrady. And it's Hill with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Phillips passes to Wallace and taken away by Paul. Now here is McGrady. Back to Paul. Pass to Thompson. Dishes to Bamba. And the pass to Tucker. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Bamba setting the pick for Paul. Out to the wing. Here's Tucker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Tucker's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets. Phillips against Paul. Jackson a screen on Paul. Here's Phillips. The Rockets pull it in. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now Phillips following the three-point attempt by Mohamed Bamba. Jackson setting the pick here for Hamilton. 4 on the shot clock. Hill, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. And it's Paul with the ball for Houston. McGrady outside. Off target with his 3. So it's the Pistons now. And here is Hill. 7 points in the game. Jackson with the screen. No good from Hamilton.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Wallace outside. Inside. Hill, no good. Now, here's Tucker, covered by Hamilton. Paul outside. Thompson, a screen on Phillips. Paul dishes to Thompson. Stolen by Jackson. Hill left side. The basket good off the assist from Phillips.
Assist goes to
And that's now 9 points for Hill.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Wood, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Malone comes in for Tristan Thompson. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Martin is in for Tracy McGrady. Wallace is checked in for Detroit. Vassell comes in for Chauncey Billups. Jackson against Wood. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot up. Paul with the 3. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Hamilton. Wallace with a screen on Martin. Hamilton against Martin. Nice shot by Hamilton.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Wood kicks to Kuzma. Wood in the post. Wallace covering. Another miss by Houston.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Kuzma brings the double team. They get it again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Moses Malone.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Free throw good, Wallace. So he gets them both. Rockets trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wood with the screen for Paul. There's the pass to Wood. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Pistons
And
ball.
I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And the Pistons with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Wallace with the screen on Kuzma. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma.
That's his first
foul.
Third team foul.
Here's Hill. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 6. Hamilton the pass to Wallace. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Richard Hamilton.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Rockets trail. Timeout called the Rockets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Fans get a free T-shirt.
For the Rockets, Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Martin, and it's Alex Caruso in for Paul. Then for the Pistons, Brown's checked in for Jaren Jackson. B.J. Washington comes in for Hamilton, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Hill. Now here's Kuzma. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Caruso. And it's blocked by Brown.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
VanVleet. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Malone. Looking to end the run, and Malone slams it home.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Now here's Kuzma. Shot from the low block. Some solid defense from Brown. Pistons leading by 6. The pass to VanVleet. Here's Vassell. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Now here's Gordon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Malone. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Pass to Vassell. Wallace with the screen on Gordon. Malone with the steal. Here's Caruso. Passes it to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. Malone, a screen on VanVleet. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul.
Moses Brown.
That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Going inside, here's Malone, and it's Malone finishing it off.
Yeah, Malone showing you the bounce. High he got up there, dunking comes pretty easy to him. It's quite easy when you get that high up.
Now here's VanVleet. On the wing, Wallace. Clock at 6. Shoots over Malone. That's tipped. Gordon with it. Here's Caruso. Oh, my goodness!
ringing the bell. That's the way to close.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pistons lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Detroit.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Malone is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Gordon. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Caruso in at point guard. First one falls for him.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And it's tied up with that one. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Ball is with the screen on Gordon. And here's Washington outside. Cans it from downtown. Washington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And it's Vassell with the foul.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Caruso. The dish to Bamba. Right wing. Here's Tucker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Tucker's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Van Vliet passes to Vassell. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Vassell's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. And that's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Rockets. McGrady comes in for Alex Caruso. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Avdia is checked in. Ball is with the screen on Gordon. Here's Vassell, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first.
And they got to bring the double team on him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
For Detroit, Devin Vassell. One shot.
Rockets trail by 4. Now, here is McGrady. The tray. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Bamba setting the pick from McGrady. Into the lane. Some solid defense from Brown.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Now, Avdia. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Wallace. From deep, Washington. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Rockets trail. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. Avdia, the pass to Wallace. Pass to Washington. Offline with his three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
McGrady outside. And Tucker has it in the corner. Shoots over Washington. Tucker can't get it to go.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Washington passes to Brown. He kicks to Wallace. The Pistons working the ball around now. Driving to the basket. Over Bamba. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 8 points.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
So for the Rockets, Malone comes in for Daniel Tice, and Paul subbed in for Eric Gordon. A different look here for Detroit. McGrady outside. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Malone, a screen on Hill. Hill against McGrady. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Malone missing. Pistons leading by 8. Phillips passes to Hill. And here's Hamilton. In the corner, Billups with it. Jackson, a screen on Paul. Billups kicks to Jackson. Shoots over Malone. Jackson misses. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
And his handle's simply phenomenal. Rush hour handles of the highest level, cutting and carving his way to wherever he wants to go. Chris Paul is a maestro with the ball.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Malone, a screen on Hill. Down low. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Malone.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
Billups kicks to Hamilton. Jackson setting the pick here for Hamilton. Shoots over Tucker. Stolen by Tucker. Out left to the wing. Here's Paul. That one misses. Nice defense from Billups.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
McGrady against Hill. The pass to Malone. He feeds it to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Hill kicks to Jackson. Outside Billups. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Pass to McGrady. And there's the feed to Malone. And it's sent back by Wallace. They recover it.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
In the corner, Billups with it. Outside Jackson. And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Wood, he's checked in for Houston. Kyle Kuzma comes in for P.J. Tucker.
Substitution for your Rockets.
Rockets trail by 8.
Kyle Kuzma.
McGrady outside. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Wallace against Malone. McGrady outside.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Paul passes to Malone. Good on the bucket. Malone's got 10 points in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The Pistons making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Kicks it to Wallace. Back to Wallace. Here's Hill. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Paul against Billups. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Outside Billups. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Paul missing. Pistons leading by 8. To the inside. Wallace. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
One shot. One shot.
.151 left in the first half. Malone, a screen on Hill. McGrady against Hill. Here's Malone. Good trying to free himself up. Malone misses. So it's the Pistons now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Hill looking around. Here's Wallace. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Tipped away. And the wide open shot from Billups. Buries the long-range jumper. Billups has got 6 points in the quarter.
And Billups, a remarkable shooter in his own right, especially from distance now. Has a really fluid shooting motion. Big shot. Chunks.
And it's sent back by Wallace. Hamilton against Kuzma. Hamilton outside. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. And the three off target. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 16. Connects from three-point range. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
The pull-up jumpers are a big part of Chris Paul's repertoire on offense. I mean, also a big part of what makes him so dangerous, too.
Wallace with a screen on McGrady. And so we wrap up the first half. The Pistons on top. They lead by 13. And we've got more NBA.